Hello, everyone, and welcome to another ThrillGeek Live. I'm coming to you from, I actually started a poll on Twitter asking if people wanted Universal Studios or Islands of Adventure as a live stream this week. And by a small margin, Universal Studios won. So I'm here at Universal Studios, Florida, and I'm going to be taking a stroll around the park with you guys. Hello, everyone just joining. And we'll get going here. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Give everybody a few minutes to get in chat here. Hey, James. Thanks for joining. And I'm over here by the new Born Stuntacular show, which looks like it's currently loading for its next show. Really cool, high-tech stunt show. If you guys haven't seen it yet, highly recommend it. It's definitely the future of stunt shows. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining. Where's everybody watching from? How's everybody doing on this live stream? We're going to make our way around Universal Studios, Florida, show you guys around. Maybe if signal holds, I'll take a quick trip and there's a small line, I'll head into the Tribute Store and walk around the Tribute Store with you guys. Hey, Gordon, thanks for watching from Scotland. How's the weather over there in Scotland? It is miserable once again here on this August or September. It's September now. You know, as much as 2020 has sucked, it's starting to fly by, and that's a good thing. I want this year to be done. So, James, hello, all the way down in West Palm Beach. No characters out yet in the RV. Well, it looks like we made it just in time for the one of the character cavalcades. Let's see who's coming out, if anybody. It's going to get kind of loud over here, guys. I apologize. This over here is the stage where Marilyn Monroe does her show now. Looks like it's the Secret Life of Pets float. Stand here and watch this for a few minutes. Now here comes the Secret Life of Pets float. There's Max. I love this float. It's so detailed with all the pets on it and everything. Really, Universal did a really good job with this float. And over here, nobody knows what this is for, but over here next to the new Central Park Crepes station is a platform. It's walled off with gates. Nobody knows what this is for. Could it be for characters? Possibly. But it's a pretty big stage. just for some characters. So one thing I love about Universal is ever since they've reopened due to the virus, there are characters everywhere, including this guy. You too. Universal's done a really great job of dispersing characters throughout the park in areas that wouldn't normally have characters. So yeah, John, I'm gonna probably wrap up the live stream over there by Fallon. I'm kind of doing a lap around the whole park, at least the majority of the park. Because I don't know what the rain's been kind of on and off all day, so I don't want to take too long and get, as you can tell over that way, the sky is not looking too nice, but I think that's going away. So once again, if you guys want to see something in particular that I kind of breeze on by, shout it out in the comments. And there is a U-Rest area over here in the Central Park area for you to take your mask off and take a break. Here is the Back to the Future 3 train. For those of you Back to the Future fans. Train's looking like it's in good shape. And Doc has hung out up here on this platform up here since the parks have reopened due to COVID-19. That's kind of been his meet and greet spot. And here's the DeLorean over here. All right. Heading on into Simpsons. I sure do miss the sounds of chainsaws in this area. It will be surely missed. And I believe for those of you that are Dufftober fans, I believe we got confirmation that Dufftober is not going to be making an appearance at the bars this year, which is unfortunate. I'm not a big beer drinker, so it's not that big of a loss to me personally, but I believe somebody posted on Twitter that Dufftober Fest is not going to be happening this year. If you guys take a quick second, share this on your Facebook page. We appreciate the support. Twirl and Whirl is one of the attractions. Look at this guy over here. Trouble right there. Trouble. Watch out for him. Twirl and Whirl is one of the attractions that Universal has temporarily closed due to low crowds. Although the crowds have been substantially bigger on the weekends, the crowds have not been enough to keep everything open. So Universal has closed a few attractions at Universal Studios. For those of you asking, yes, I'm going to be heading down to where allegedly those Halloween Horror Nights entrance signs have been installed. For those of you wondering, I'll actually go back here and show you. There were a lot of people wondering if they were installed back here because, as those of you know, this is where the entrance to the tent houses would be. But as you can tell, there's nothing back here. Nothing, nothing, nothing. See what the wait for Men in Black is. Current wait time for MIB is 10-minute wait. Looks like you can head right on in. Not much to see over here. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Hi, how's everybody doing? If you guys got any questions, let me know. I'll try my best to answer them. There is another, let me turn it around here. There is another U-Rest area over here by Fear Factor Live. Kind of this area right here where they normally kind of gather the crowds for Bill and Ted and Academy of Villains shows. This area right here is a U-Rest area. So, and they have it blocked off over here too. Just another area for you to go in, take your mask off for a few minutes, relax, get a drink, that sort of thing. Action of Amity. Any of you guys in the chat ever ride Jaws? Do you miss Jaws? Jaws seems to be one of those rides that people miss the most out of the classic rides. I certainly miss it. So, all right, we'll head on into Diagon Alley here. Take a quick trip around Diagon Alley. As long as my signal holds. Sometimes the signal in Diagon Alley gets a little sketchy, so we'll see how it goes. We'll take a lap. We'll take a quick lap around Diagon Alley here. Yeah, Kim, Jaws, Back to the Future. I miss Kong. Kong was a ride that I think was way ahead of its time. So I definitely miss Kong. All right. Take a quick lap around Diagon Alley here. Don't know if it's not very windy, so the dragon should be breathing the fire. But the wait for Gringotts right now is 50 minutes. All right. One of the great things about Diagon Alley is the shade. Lots of covered shade. There's the Leaky Cauldron, one of my favorite quick service restaurants. Both Wizarding World quick service restaurants are really fantastic. All right. Let's keep on trucking here. Kim, the weather, the rain's been kind of on and off all day today. I think I'm in I started the live stream because I looked at the radar, and with Florida, you just never know with the weather here. But I did look at the radar before I went live here, and it looks like a lot of the rain is back behind us. But the rain's been very on and off today, so far so good. Knock on wood, no rain. I try to give you guys these live streams, you know, walking through the park, and not going to happen with all the rain. So it's hot. It's Florida in September, but we're in the final stretch here. In the next month or so, we should start be getting some better weather here. Fingers crossed. And then maybe we'll get hot butterbeer back. So, all right, let me turn it around here. Fast and Furious Supercharged is the other ride that has closed, but the gift shop does remain open. The gift shop that you exit through on Fast and Furious Supercharged, that did remain open, but the ride is closed. So, and then the other ride that closed, well, show I should say, that closed is A Day in the Park with Barney. But Barney and friends, I didn't walk over there. Barney and friends are still meeting outside. They built a little stage for Barney and his friends, and they are meeting just outside the area of A Day in the Park with Barney. So and here is Fast and Furious Supercharged, which, like I just said, is closed. They got a fun themed sign out here out front. It says the family is out on a mission. Fast and Furious Supercharged is currently unavailable. We apologize for any inconvenience. Please visit our other Universal Studios Florida attractions. So no Fast and Furious Supercharged right now. So the Minion Ride is open. Despicable Me Minion Mayhem is open, yes. That was not one of the rides that was on the closing list. It's still quite a popular attraction. The Beat Builders are still performing. Here's their times. All right. Louis is serving pizza fries. For those of you that want to know where you can get some pizza fries, Louis is actually ordering them, and I believe you have to do the mobile ordering. So if you want some pizza fries at Louis, make sure you got the Universal app, and you can order some pizza fries. Sounds like the Blues Brothers is going on. Blues Brothers is going on. Little Blues Brothers there for you. All right. Let's see if there's a line. Doesn't look like there's a very long line for the Tribute Store. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Should I attempt to live stream inside the Tribute Store? Give you guys a little peek of the Tribute Store. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. For those of you dying to see the wait time entry portal things, here is one of them that has been installed right outside of Fallon.
Are you Cliff from ThrillGeek?
No. You got the wrong person.
In your live stream, friend?
Sure.
Okay.
You guys know who this is, right?
Hi, I'm
Say
Emily. I do things.
Hi, I'm Emily. I do things. But yes, there's one of the entry portal things.
If you actually step through it, you're already in the house.
If I go through it.
Yeah, go. You won't get in trouble at all, I promise.
All right. I think I'm going to attempt to do a live stream inside the Tribute Store. You left James sitting over there. There's Emily's other half over there.
Look at him go.
In his own little world.
Bye, James.
Right there. There he goes. All right, let's try and do this. We're going in. Bear with us.
Well, content while we wait. I just had the zombie pop thing from in there, and it was very good.
I'm going to get the vegan brownie skull if it kills me.
Also very good, but if you're like a fan of like not so much sugar in
Yeah.
a treat, then that's for you. If you're like, wow, I love sugar, not for you. But I was actually surprised by like the cake pop things that they have in there because like that frosting is melting off of it. I thought it was like a solid. And
I
it's not.
had the wolf.
Oh, how was that?
The wolf cake pop.
Too much?
It's a lot of chocolate.
Too much,
It's
yeah.
very chocolate. If you don't like chocolate, that is not for you. We're just waiting here to go in, guys. We're going to see how things goes. We'll see how it goes. They are doing meet and greets now on select days. This is going to be on September 15th. And you're going to be able to meet some of the artists that do some of the artwork of previous Halloween Horror Nights here. So that's really cool.
How's it going?
How's it going, man?
Good, I'm good. So the stuff guy, the Brian, so he's the guy over all art at Universal Orlando. So
Okay.
He's the main guy.
He's the main guy. Cool.
You guys can head on in.
All right, thank you.
How's it going, guys? How about
All right, guys. Let's see how this goes. I can't see. Always walking
Oh,
in
I've already
here.
done this once today, so my eyes have adjusted.
Let me know in the comments, guys, how the signal's holding.
I'll keep checking it too.
Here's the Universal Monsters room. Here's the Frankenmold, which is really cool. I got this one. Emily almost burned herself on it.
Don't do that.
There he is right there.
How's that holding up, by the way?
Good.
Okay.
I mean, I just put it on my bookshelf and left it there,
Oh,
so
sorry, you didn't leave it out in the Florida heat?
no,
Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
let it melt. Here's one of the newer Frankenstein's monster shirt and the Bride of Frankenstein shirt. That's somewhat new. And now we are in the icon room. What? Yeah, this just showed up this week. HHN 15 Terror Queen merchandise.
I've also never noticed this because Fears of Rattly being posted.
They got socks. Looks like a pin. And the shirt. HHN 15. The year my wife and I worked together as a scare actor.
I was too young.
And here's the other Mold-O-Matic.
Oh, it's doing it.
Yeah, it's actually working now. There it goes. It's gonna cut it off, and down goes the pumpkin. When I did it last week, it was too hot, and there was a hole in the back of the pumpkin's head. Yeah, they had like pre-made ones that they were giving out. So.
Oh, that's cool. I've never noticed that, like the horse name in there.
And here is my favorite giant pumpkin wall. Signal's holding up, guys?
Yeah, it's good on here.
Good. Now, what were you saying?
Oh, I just literally heard a horse neighing in there.
Oh, the horse?
So there's just like cool sound effects throughout the store.
All about the little
Like,
details.
listen closely enough.
Yep. Here are some of the posters. A lot of stuff's been going on sale lately. The posters, shot glasses. They actually have a sign at the main Universal Studios store showing what's on sale. So here's some masks. Killer clowns. All sorts of fun masks. Krampus! Walking Dead, all sorts of...
But ducks.
And here's some
Rubber ducks, $5.
seasonal rubber duckies. Rubber ducky, you're the one. $5 for a rubber ducky. So there you go.
With a spoon.
All right. Let's keep on heading back into the dungeon here.
Do you guys want to check out the food or go straight to merch?
Probably just straight to merch.
Okay, go straight to the hall, to the door on the left.
Okay.
On the left and then on the left.
Thank you.
Thank you. Say that again.
This hallway that leads into the next room's got all sorts of posters from years past, which is really cool. We're gonna bypass all that stuff though and come on in. Really quick, this is the area where you get the food over here. We're gonna skip that. And they do have horror ink back. Here's some of the selections.
Pretty much Universal.
Well, they've
Monster
added a
stuff,
few
but
more.
There's like,
These birds ones are new.
yeah, Alfred Hitchcock the Birds.
That's kind
So
of
that's
cool.
cool. And then they have Wants to Go Back.
When I was here last week, it was just pretty much
And then they have like Chucky.
the classic monster stuff.
And they have Chucky merchandise.
Chucky! Friends till the end.
And then a ducky.
Another ducky.
I love him.
How's the signal holding up, guys, now that we're further back here? We good? All right, and here is the new Beetlejuice Room. I love the foamy grass. It's really cool. And I do believe this shirt is newly added. I myself am strange and unusual. That's a new shirt. Yeah. And here's the new mug. It's got the sandworm on it. It says Halloween Horror Nights. And then on the other side, I do not want to drop it.
Please don't drop it. We don't have that money.
There's the other side. And it is $20. It's a cool mug. Inside of it's themed. It says Beetlejuice and it's got like slime on it or like mold or something. So that's cool. Both is good. And here's the photo op. And here's this guy.
I'm so glad you marked it.
True story, that guy gave me nightmares when I was little.
I love the little snake, the little tail thing in the background.
Oh, the projection. There's his tail.
And he has glitter all over his face, and I can,
Yeah.
I can connect with that.
And here's Dante's. And this is actually where you check out. So this is really cool. And then on the exit, here's a little cool little Easter eggs all throughout the Tribute Store. It's a Beetlejuice section. paper, newspaper. And of course, on the way out, you have the crazy looking doors from the movie, which is really the Netherworld.
I like the little door. I love the little door.
The little door. It's almost like a doggy door. I should remodel my doggy door to look like that. So, and then of course you have this on the way out, which is fantastic. Love it, love it, love it. So, all right. So there's a quick little, sorry, I smacked the phone here.
Oh, good. James wasn't kidnapped.
Oh, darn. So there you go. There's a quick run through of the Tribute Store for those of you that for some reason haven't seen it yet. It's good to know that the signal held out. Good on you, T-Mobile. So, all right, I'm going to walk down.
See you later. Sayonara.
I'll be right back. I'm just going down here. I'll be back. So, all right. That was one of the Halloween Horror Nights looking-ish wait time sign portal things. And then really quick, there goes Rocket. Uh-oh, I just heard the radios go off for weather, so we might be wrapping this up just in time. Good old Florida weather. And here is the other one. Now, one could say that this is for, they have set up extended queue out in the courtyard area here for Rip Ride Rocket on the weekends, since the weekends have been getting busy. So one could say that this is a sign for that, but I don't think they would put one of these out here for that. So who knows? We'll just have to wait and see what's going on. And of course, if anything is announced, we'll bring it to you guys on ThrillGeek, on our website and Twitter and all that stuff. Here's Shrek and Fiona out here doing socially distanced greetings with guests. There's Shrek and Fiona. Staying socially distant. And then I'll quick walk down here and show you guys, see who's out, either Optimus Prime or Bumblebee. Yeah, John, exactly. It doesn't explain the one over by Fallon, so looks like it's Bumblebee. Bumblebee's out hanging with guests. What's up, B? Love some Bumblebee. So all right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I am going to wrap this up here, especially if we have incoming weather. So I'm going to turn around here, say goodbye, say farewell. You guys got any last minute comments, questions, let me know before I wrap things up here. I'll go down here by the water. I am going to go over to Islands of Adventure. I was debating on doing a live stream on our YouTube channel from Islands. I don't do live streams too often on YouTube, so I'm going to see how my phone's battery is doing. I don't have another charger on me, so maybe I can squeeze a quick lap around Islands of Adventure over on our YouTube. If you guys are not subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you guys go over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/ThrillGeek, or just search the word ThrillGeek, one word, and subscribe to our channel. And just make sure you hit the bell notification so whenever we upload a new video, you guys will know it. So, all right. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed my stroll around Universal Studios, Florida. No Halloween Horror Nights, but we'll see. All right. You're welcome, guys. Be safe. Wear a mask. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.